I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! Run, 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 run! We did it! I've come so close! No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah! Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday. Good Saturday morning. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Hold on, let me just type in chat and just make sure everything's working on my part. Yeah, my chat's working. There you go. What's up? No D-rake indeed. Or is that your no D-rake? Nice. K30. Average PF enjoyer, I see you. Anyone else? Let's see, getting my double chat over here. Okay, I messed up. I should have brought this up before. All right, I see everyone. Apollo, Iota Turtle, D Slayer, Harris. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? But yeah, well, I'm still in that grind. Just seeing Andre get 2 Saint ranks over me in the time that I've gotten 0. Yep, not jealous at all. And yeah, I'm hoping to rectify that a little bit. Hoping to get up a little points this time. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm about just where I started. Very unfortunate. I don't know what's happening, man. I just keep getting the struggle games. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys are going all right. Let's start this up. Yeah, so fair warning. This stream, I'm going to be actually going to a tournament after this. So I'm going to cut this stream a little bit short. It's going to be maybe a little bit over 2 hours before I have to go. So yeah, not going to be a marathon session this time. Yeah, I'm just here to play a little bit, have some fun. Sound looks fine here. First 3 times in a row would be really nice. Hopefully I'll have time for that. But, just having one is fine also. Yeah, I see you're awake, Iota. Glad you could make it. Oh, AD subscribed? Subscribed with a tier 2? The elite Poncat? Nice, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Yeah, there's no difference between tier 1 and tier 2, by the way. There's no difference between the tiers. It's just in case you want to support the channel a little bit more. Thank you so much, though. Did it not show up, though? Did it not show up on my... Well, let me just refresh the alerts just in case. All right, there we go. I guess it's like this. Nothing incredibly spooky going on the other side, though. Not yet, anyway. South here. Yeah, that makes sense. And we with the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube? Hell yeah. Thanks so much. Hold on. Let me just think about this a little bit. I guess this is okay. Yeah. Thanks so much. I want to make the YouTube memberships a little bit better too. I commissioned some emotes that should be coming very soon in that space. Yeah, so Twitch and YouTube should get emotes very, very soon. I've been spending way too much money on the commission art. I've been saying, but I've been enjoying it. Let's see. I guess this is okay. Then I could still catch the 2 and get a upgrade into a Ryamen, maybe Pinfu. Milky. Wait. How do you say that? Ryo May. Ryo May? What's up? Lexi works? Oh. You got me. I could read Japanese. You hit me. You hit me with the unblockable. There's no way I was gonna read that as Lexi. There's no way. Yeah. You know those. If you ever want to make, I might have been able to cheat that, but if you want to like have secret coded messages that are unreadable to a Japanese person, just like pick Japanese letters that look like English letters and read it in English. Yeah, let's cheat this. Get Tenpai. Completely unreadable. It's so funny. Ah, dang it. My Japanese skills have worked against me here. Ormon? Typically, if someone lives in Japan, I let them say Ryume. It's a weird sounding name, too. It doesn't sound very natural. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you had 2 Dora? Lame. Lame. But like maybe arguably, like it's not even worth risking there. Repeat's only 500 points. Let's see. So here. What did you mean by you seem so far away to me, by the way, Lexi? Let's east. Is it my voice? Do I need to come close to the mic? Oh yeah, winning hand. Okay, that's what that means. Yeah. Yeah, that hand was trash. That hand was trash, and I need to like be more okay with like throwing away trashy hands when it's my dealership, especially. It's my dealership. I usually like tend to push a little bit too hard. Still trying to fix that habit. Anyway, thank you all for joining as well. Let's see. Day. Morning. I see you guys. What's up? Luis Vargas. 7 mon here. I guess. Helps out this shape. Yeah. Oh well. It's fine. I'll get those points back. That's what we're used to doing over here. Just need to make sure not to lose anymore. This hand is also not very worth pushing much. And unlike the other hand, it's not even a dealer hand, so I'm definitely okay with throwing this one away. Seven looks okay. 1 mon. Wonder what that 1 mon means. Because he had a fleshy kind of hand. 9 mon. Wish she knew how to even remotely understand the Japanese characters. Well, if you just mean like hiragana and katakana, that's not that hard. You could do that in a day. It's phonetic, you know. Just there's like some fun like trainers out there that just like you know, quickly type in the pronunciation of a character. Yeah, that's not so hard. And like all the letters in Lexi's name, it's really funny to me to read it as Lexi. They're all katakana, so like they're all like commonly used like phonetic letters. So that makes it even easier to understand than English, because in English, if you see you know, the letter A, you actually have no fucking clue how that's pronounced. You know, it could be ah, Could be a. Could be a. Could be Could be anything, really. As long as you put your mind to it. Ooh, happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Not Zelda. Big 25. Alright, well, hopefully you're not making everyone else in the chat feel too old. By saying that. But congrats. Wait. Is just Cheat Toy the way here? I think Cheat Toy is just the way here. Yeah, I highly doubt this is going to be anything but Cheat Toy, so let's just make it Cheat Toy then. I'm going to drag these over. Being born after 2000? Yo, damn. Whoa, that's insane. Being born after 20... Yeah. If you're born in 2000, you're 26 now. It's crazy. Crazy, dude. Hold on. Not to make you feel too young either. People are born every day, every year. It's crazy to think. Crazy. I'm kind of tired today. Work was supposed to slow down and then kind of didn't. I've kind of just like been a zombie the past like few days. I mean, well, it's like it's also like I had to like constantly stand like in front of like students, and like I can't like look away because I'm proctoring a bunch of exams and I have to like make sure they don't cheat and stuff. And that's been like doing that for like 3 hours in a row is actually kind of tiring. Yeah. Don't usually take breaks either. Oh well, yeah, sure. Have your stupid ass. What is that, Mangan? There's no Dora, right? Yeah, it's Mangan. Mm-hmm. In part because English has a habit of spelling words as they're introduced in the language and never updating it, representing phonetic shifts. Yeah, like half the words in the English language are actually French origin, despite the English and, you know, French being otherwise separate languages phonetically. Yeah. And then, yeah, we take words from all over the place. Besides that, yeah, I'm not like a linguist or anything, so I know that, though. Japanese is like, I don't know, man. There are definitely parts of it that are, like, fun. Ooh. Alright, let's keep the Tanyo dream alive as much as possible. Then maybe we could pawn at some point once I have confirmed Tanya, or we're not going to have Tanya. We're just going to have Perfect Ishanta, and that's fine. Alright, that's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, Japanese is fun to learn, though. And then it was like, well, it was fun to learn just because, like, every now and then you get to hear, like, a word that, like, you only recognize from anime, and then you just like, oh yeah, I remember that word. And you have to dig up like some like anime you've seen like 10 years ago. This is no Yaku, but without Riichi, so I have to do it. And yeah, I mean, you know, we all saw that coming. All right, it's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. I still have points. Yeah. Well, I'm not that sad about losing that, because like that's just the way it had to be. There was no way I was gonna play that hand any other way. Oh yeah, by the way, so there is now a new way to support me if you are interested in doing so financially. I have a Ko-fi page or coffee page, however you pronounce it. I have it linked on the YouTube and on the Twitch now on the bottom. So if you wanna like more directly support me, that's a way to do it. Since YouTube and Twitch like take a pretty big cut of the donation, so I wanted a donation system that you know, if you were more interested in supporting me than like getting Twitch emotes or whatever, then you could do it that way. And if I set it up right, then the donation still should come up on the screen. Yeah. It should. But we'll see. I'm still like, you know, this is still a work in progress. There's so many different things like goes into a stream. You know, coming to slowly come to understand all that. Oh god. What? This is so weird. This is so bizarre. This shape. Is this no? I just need to think about this for a second, okay? I just need to think about this. I would love the con, but I don't think I can. Yeah, whatever. Let's Riichi. If I con, then like that gets rid of this shape here, and I do want to use the Dora, so it's not like I'm gonna. Yeah, I could have con there, but it's not gonna benefit me that much beyond like just having a con. Which, in fairness, is like kind of like a Han. It's kind of like a Han. I get like a extra foo. I get the Dora chances. It's pretty much a Han. Jeez. One so here. Okay. Blah. Alright. I've been really excited though lately, because I've gotten a lot more ideas for like what to do over the summer in terms of content creation. I have a lot of ideas that I'm definitely not going to complete all of it. I don't know like how about you guys, but I'm the kind of type to like, you know, like not really think, but like, you know, not really plan, but to like fantasize essentially about things like very, very far in the future. Like, you know, it's like if I had like unlimited resources, unlimited time and energy, you know, I bet I could make this happen. And you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me to like actually get even close to like realizing that fantasy. You know, because I mean, I've talked about how like as a writer, like I do like story building, world building and stuff, and it'll get to the point where like I'm like building stuff that isn't going to be relevant for the first iteration of something, like for the first like hey Jampeko, like for the first book in a series or whatever. Like this is actually going to be relevant to like the fourth book. Reach. Here we go. 7-pin, 7-pin. It's the 7-pin. It's gonna happen. The 7-pin will come. Alright? The 7-pin will come. Believe. Rian Peiko is coming home. Ryan? Oh my god. I gotta hold this picture. Get ready for the photo finish. Lexi, you don't have to you don't have to voice your disbelief in chat. You might jinx it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. It's going to happen. There's still 6 draws left. I have the Haite too. No, I don't. I don't have the Haite. Oh, okay. Well, it's not gonna happen anymore. Unless Okay. We didn't deal into Upatsu. Oh, well, it wasn't meant to be, guys. It just wasn't meant to be. It's just... it just... You know, we tried our best. That wasn't a bad loss. That was just an unlucky game. It does mean we have to go even further down the hole, though. Yeah. That's kind of insane. Kind of insane. Yeah. Well, at least this way we can, like, fit another game on this, like, stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. One more match. Let's go. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We'll get there. Yeah, but I am really sad that we did. Not only did we not win, we didn't get the Rian Peiko, which would have been like 10 times more hype than like stupid Pinfu with a Sanmenshan. Yeah, I'm going to a tournament. So hold on. I actually have a. Yeah, hold on. I got this. Skill issue, yeah. I'm gonna bring this to the tournament, and this is definitely not gonna give me bad luck. There we go. We're back. Little bit RTX on action over there. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, my leverless controller. Yeah, that's new too. This mouse pad, yeah, this mouse pad is like way too old. It's way too old, and my cat scratched it up. So, yeah, I definitely need a new mouse pad, but I haven't played any first-person shooters or anything recently. I haven't played Marvel Rivals at all, so I've been okay with it. Yeah, maybe if I like get into like a, I'll show you the controller in a bit. I've been wanting to like play fighting games. So I actually like try to set up like a little bit of like a stream setup to play fighting games in the future. So I might do that like, I don't know, sometime next week or something. Play some Grand Blue or something. I don't know. I like playing my game of choice is Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, which is free to play, by the way. You could try it if you haven't seen it before. It's good. It's good. It's a good game. I love it. It's like Street Fighter, except it's like nice and simple and has a run button. Yeah, I like being able to run. That's like a huge part of the fighting game experience for me. Just being able to run instead of like walk around. Yeah. Work up your Charlotta. Yeah, Charlotta, my was once my sworn enemy as I was like attempting to get better. I don't know about this 5-so. This 5-so, I don't know. It probably won't deal in, but then again, my hand isn't really like good enough for me to like actually seriously consider pushing this against Eudora. 7 mon, huh? So, okay, this is fine. I could push the 8-so in this situation. Unfortunately, I need the 5 mon back, which I don't think I'm gonna get. Let's see. Okay, sure. I guess I prefer that. Shanfon, 2-so, 8-so. Yeah, if I was a little bit more confident, I would have pushed the 5-so earlier. Oh well. And just going for Itsu wasn't that likely to be Honitsu, the half flush, because there was a lot of honor discards first. But it could be transitioning in towards Honitsu half flush. So I want to be careful. So if we pawn, are we good for for defense? I think we are. Let's pawn. Yeah, the Pinsu looks pretty safe here. And then 8-so is Suji. 8-mon is safe. Yeah, I think like most of my tiles are like pretty safe, so I don't mind fighting this. Just a little bit. If my tiles like weren't like just straight up Genbutsu or like Suji, then I wouldn't pawn that. I would just like discard the 2s instead. Because if you pawn and you pawn away all your safe tiles, it's just like, yeah, you run into situations where something like this can happen. Luckily for that guy, he didn't have a lot of Dora. He wasn't as unlucky as me last game. But yeah, don't pawn away your safe tiles. Like, okay, obviously, right, if you pawn, you might get into Tenpai or something, but if you don't have like a Mangan or something, then maybe not worth the risk. Yeah. Ichihime mains, yeah. I think this is fine. I could win this closed. But yeah, let's see. Okay. There's an Itsu here, maybe, but I think I'll just go for efficiency, I guess. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better to keep the 9. Might be better. But then I'm just not sure what to get rid of. The 1-mon, maybe? The 1-mon? Probably the 1-mon. Yeah, this hand is going to be, like, pretty bad. What's the plan here? I think... Okay, yeah, I think this is just a fold. It's just a fold, and then, maybe I get 7 pairs along the way. I think that's the plan. Ponya. Oh, nice. Made it to Adept. Nice. Good stuff, Not Zelda. Ooh, I'm actually at Ishan 10. It's just Ishan 10 for like a really terrible weight. Because the 1-mon's dead. North is 1 cut. I have a stray 4-pin. I want to build around this because I don't want to like actually toss it. Toss it to this guy. Wait, oh, that was my 4th pair. Maybe I should have... Is this a charity stream? A charity stream in terms of me giving my points away? Sure. It's not a charity stream in terms of actually donating to like a cause or anything though. Chitoi isn't real. Yeah, Chitoi isn't real. Chitoi's not a good Yaku. This is actually Tanya, guys. This is actually that's actually my 5th pair. This is it would have been my 5th pair. This is Tanya though. This is actually Tanya, watch. 5 or 8-so or 4-7 is gonna come. Chi that. Bam bam. Do I want to... I don't think I want to actually fight that. Yeah. Fold. Yeah. I think we're good. All right. I'm not the one who has to push, and no one here has to really push. This is fine. The Tanya dream is still alive though, because I could build around the 7-pin and then discard the Norths, and I'm okay with that. That's what we're gonna do. That's somehow, some way. Ishan 10 again. 2-pin? 2-pin not gonna deal in. It's a scary push. Uh-oh. The 6-pin is safe though. It should be safe. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're the first one to... Um. No way, no one's gonna discard that one though. 5 mana save. 8 mon technically not confirmed. Yeah. 7-pin. This Suji looks so terrible. This is the most dangerous Suji right now. Ron. Okay. Looks like only I was waiting on it. I was expecting a double run at some point. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. That's how we do it. Nice and safe, Mawashi. We don't give our opponents anything. Keeping our winning chances. Let's see. But yeah, like back on the topic of fighting games. I've been wanting to play a fighting game, and I've been testing out this controller. Well, I guess this is okay for me to show. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, like this thing. Yeah, it's nice. It's got like WASD if you want that, but it also still has the jump button down here. Some extra buttons. I like using this button. I'm going to use this as my block button when I play Grand Blue. I drew a 4-pin, by the way. I drew a 4-pin. I'm now Ishanten. Anyway, what really surprises me about this is just how light this is. How thin and light this is. This weighs like nothing. It's like actually incredible. Yeah, this is the Hate 42 or something. Something like that. Yeah, let's get back to the game though. Yeah, it's a nice one. I'm used to like buying these like gigantic sticks that like weigh a ton on my lap. And the 2-pin. What is this? I'm used to like having stuff that's like weighs a ton on my lap, and just like it is nice to have like something huge on your lap, so that like when you're like moving around, like smacking those buttons, that it doesn't like it doesn't like move around the controller too much as well, so like you don't have to like readjust as much on your lap. So that is the benefit to having a heavier controller, but I don't know, I think I like having a lighter controller, just like to be easy to like put on my lap in the first place and like take it off when I need to. That is nice. And it'll be a lot easier to carry around. Like, holy shit, like carrying around a fight stick is annoying. It's so annoying. How greedy am I? Kinda greedy. I'm a pretty greedy guy. I'll go for the Tanyo Dora. It could still be Pinfu, by the way. I just need to get the 5. Yeah. Yeah, the 2-5 mon was kind of running a little bit thin anyway. Just a little bit. That's after the fact reasoning, though. Gotta be careful with that. Let's see, heavy is more for sticks because you move the sticks, the base moves, but with hitboxes, there's no actual movement, so it could be light. That makes sense, yeah. That does make a lot of sense. Yeah, you're actually like... That's a double Dora. Chi? 6 mon. Let's go. Oh wait, that's not a double Dora. What am I saying? This is still 2 Dora though. I'll take it. Ron? Alright, sure. That's fine. Yeah, I have a stick too. It's just like, at some point the wire, like, the wire just stopped working. And, I'm too lazy to, like, go into the stick and, like, replace the wire when I could just buy another controller instead. I'm so fucking lazy. I'd have a lot more money if I was just slightly less lazy. Just slightly less. I'd be like a millionaire by now. But instead, I'm spending all my money on like extra controllers I don't need. Come on. But yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with this purchase though, and try out a leverless controller. I do play a leverless in Smash. By the way, what's up? What's up, Souvenir? Eskil, Isaac. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Everyone just joining us. But yeah, I play I play Melee. I play Melee on like Smashbox. So I am like used to like, you know, moving around with WASD and stuff. It's and especially with Smash, it's like a lot more complicated. Like playing an analog game with digital inputs, it's a lot more complicated than what I'm gonna end up doing like on a fighting game. Okay, this hand is really not worth me cutting the south at this point. Maybe it will be at some point, but probably not. I just don't want to give... I don't want to give the south player their Yaku. Yeah. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane, but it's fun. It's fun. Like playing on Smashbox, like maybe enjoy Melee again. When at some point I like fell off of Melee because for a number of reasons, but one of them was because it was like really hurting my hands. It was like really uncomfortable to play. And I would rather like pick up a new complicated control scheme than to like attempts to play Smash seriously on a game controller ever again. Yeah. I guess I'll keep the pair. The 8-so still pretty safe against everyone. Chitoy is possible. Don't want to forget about that. Sevmon. Yeah, the only thing I have to get used to though on the leverless controller is like jumping. Like jumping with the ooh. What if you're not waiting on this 5? Okay. Do I really want to push this, to be honest? Like, I have to push the door at this point. Push this live Hatsu? I don't think so. I don't think I want to push this. Yeah. Let's play it safe. I'm in first. Not by a lot, but I am in first. I don't have to push, like, a live Pinsu tile. It's fine. Sounds like humanity needs to return to the clean, fair old games with less input complexity, like dive kick. That brings back memories, yeah. Dive kick. Dive kick would be great on a leverless controller. Okay, you had the Hatsu. Good to know. Yeah, I remember playing dive kick when it first came out. I remember being annoyed that like voice comms were like default on. They just got to hear everyone's shitty webcam you know, mics. But it was definitely a fun game. But my problem with it was I ended up just playing the wrong character. I ended up playing this character named the Baz, who is like not a dive kick character at all. This was a character that instead like you jump and then you do your kick, and your kick is not an actual kick. It just makes you shoot forward, and then a lightning bolt, like you know, an electric current spawns behind you. Yeah, so it's kind of like a zoning character. You're playing a zoning character in this game where everyone else is just like jumping and kicking. Do people still know about that game? By the way, it's pretty old. Yeah, there's probably a whole bunch of people that don't know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, dive kick is a 2-button fighting game with a button dive and a button kick. That's all you need to know about it. You know, first hit kills, and you fight to 5 rounds. Yeah, it's actually pretty genius. Yeah. But yeah, I just played the wrong character because like eventually it got to the point where like that character oh shit. No way they're waiting on the 5-mon, right? Yeah. No way. But yeah. I played the wrong character. Like the character ended up being way too strong and had to get redesigned. And then like in the next update, I'm just like, but I've been playing only this character, and now the character is completely fucking different. They just removed my character from the game. And I didn't really know what to do except like stop playing. I just it's like I wasn't that interested in playing anyone else, so yeah. That was my dive kick career, quote unquote. 8-pin. Still a fun game. Fun, interesting game. Pawn. I mean, we're moving into the era where like fighting games are simple enough, quote, ish, control wise, where you don't really need a game like dive kick. You still can though. There's still plenty of design left in that space. Okay, so let's hear me out. Let's discard this one so I have the chance to like catch this Dora, right? And then maybe at some point I can get something around this 5-pin, and then I can get a better weight than this 4-pin, than this 4-so. Or I could just get Tenpai. That's pretty good. I could just get Tenpai. Tenpai's good, guys. Toy? Nah, not this time. Not this time. Yeah, I wanted the flexibility of the chi. And keeping the door up. Yeah, dive kick. Dive kick. What's up, Bracket Mams? Bracket Man PS. Ooh. I guess I'm picking the boring choice of just waiting for more tiles. Ron. There we go. Dive kick, yeah. But you know, at the time, like fighting games were still like mostly like really, really complicated, like control wise. They were getting slightly more accommodating slowly. But dive kick was like really refreshing at the time, since you know it went to the opposite extreme, where it was so completely minimalist to only have not even directions to move in, but just dive and kick button. It was really novel, and still is, yeah. It's a fun game. But yeah, you know, that's why we need to get my idea for a fighting game. Guys, remember my idea for a fighting game where it's a tactical RPG actually, and so you have all the fighting game training and stuff like built in? Dude, that would be so sick. Someone help me fund that. And get me a new job. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you know, speaking of like fantasies that will almost assuredly never happen, you know. 9-pin. Alright, I'm not gonna screw it up this time. I have 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku somewhere. If I get the 4, I might be able to discard the 1-1. Probably discard the south first. Don't need double south at the same time. Okay, that's Sanshoku maybe. I just need the 4 and I could upgrade to Sanshoku Tanyo. East is fine, right? Love the new era of fighting games because it's given me an excuse to play older games I've never tried. Hey! Yep. Ain't that the truth? You know, in games like the Marvel collection, right? Come out and oh, that wasn't the upgrade I was looking for actually. This is like a slight, this is like a backstep. It's like I'm stepping back in Shanten. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't really want to discard the 6 anyway. The 9 is probably fine though. Like what? You could have... Is there any Yakuhai left? I don't think so. No, there's no Yakuhai left. It's done. 8 mon. Yeah, I wanted to try out Marvel 2, and I still can. It's just like there are less people playing the Marvel collection, so I have to actually go on like Vicade or something. I missed the boat on that one. It's now all in like the Capcom Fighting Game Collection 2 or whatever, right? With Power Stone and Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah. This hand looks pretty good. Brown Pico again? Yo? Could happen. Or I could just discard the Dora and then the 9-pin for to get like a guaranteed feed-fu instead. That would be really funny. Okay, well, yeah, sure. I'll go for full efficiency. Why not? Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't need Rion Peiko. Rion Peiko is a myth anyway. He's never gonna come home. He's just gonna leave us again. Go do whatever the fuck he's doing. Yeah. Missed the boat by a few decades. Indeed, yeah. Marvel 2 was one of my favorite games to watch back when I was like into fighting games. Ugh. I think it still is. To some extent, anyway. It's definitely like... It might be the game I like to watch the most, despite me like almost never playing it. I played it like once when I was a kid. Sure. Maybe at that point, Forso would be better to like give less information. Yeah, it kind of looks weird to discard a 6/6 and then a 7. What is going on over here? Is this right? The 7-pin is there's only one 7-pin left. So I might... This is actually slightly more efficient, isn't it? Isn't this like slightly more efficient than like keeping the 7? Okay, I'm not in the mood, all right? I'm not in that kind of mood. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Even though I would have had like a triplet of 6s had I kept this. That would have been crazy. That would have been insane. I don't know like what kind of universe I would have to be in for me to like cut the 4/5 down, man, to keep this 6. Alright, GG. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'll cut the hell weight maybe, and then that's it. let's see, SC3. I hate to have to choose one main, so I like team fighting games a lot. That's an interesting reason to like team games, yeah. Skullgirls and DBFZ. Skullgirls is so good. And DBFZ too. I enjoyed both those games. Fuck. Wait, 5-so is safe. I should probably discard 5-so. Yeah. Yeah, I should discard the 5-so. And pay attention a little bit more. Okay, okay. Well, if I'm an idiot, because if I kept kept the 7, I would have had Ipeiko Tudora Riichi. Yeah, I would fight with that. Yeah, silly me. Should have known. Oh. Bridgestone Random, by the way. Thank you for joining us. Hanamyan. Somehow we're back into first with that. That's insane. North here. Okay, hold on. Stay hydrated, everyone. Ah. Okay. What do we have here? South is once cut. Sure, look at the south. Sorry, my water bottle is getting a little too what's the word? Condensated. There's too much condensation on my water bottle. I have to put it down. This is insane. Marvel Tokon hype. This is the Marvel Tokon waiting room. Once Marvel Tokon comes out, fuck Mahjong. Nah, I'm still playing Mahjong, but I'll need to find a way to play both. Like Pon. Discard the 5, keep the 3. If you're having a stray, if you want a stray, after a pawn, if you want a stray tile to have, I think 3s and 7s are better than 5s. Because 3s and 7s can connect to terminal tiles, which you can wait on because you have a pawn here. You have a Yakugai pawn. They connected just as many tiles, but you connect to better tiles with the 3 or 7. And then also it's like, you know, slightly safer to like discard if worse comes to worse. Okay, I could also just go for a flush. I didn't really see that possibility until the one-so came in here, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually like decently close to a flush. So, sure. Or or Toy Toy. Yeah, let's go Toy Toy. Yeah. 5-so. Let's go. Toy Toy Gaming. Love me some Toy Toy. Oh yeah, but yeah, so on my YouTube channel, right? I'm mostly just making Mahjong content. That's really just because that's the only thing I have time for. I only have time to like make content for one thing, but I could make content for other stuff if I, you know, if I had more time and resources. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about like, you know, content creation in YouTube, like since streaming the past year in Mahjong and really trying to push myself to like match like the audience that I've managed to achieve by dumb luck. So I think I can make some good fighting game content if I really tried, and I think I will. I just need to find the opportunity, the right opportunity to like get back into that. But I don't want the Mahjong content to stop. I want to keep making Riichi Mahjong content because it's too much fun. It's too much fun to do Mahjong stuff. Too much fun, and there's not enough people doing it, you know? So I feel like it'd be kind of a loss if I were to not do it. Also, yeah. Speaking of losses, right? Also, Tuman here. It's fine. I still have no idea whether my boss is gonna keep me or not for the next school year as a teacher, which is you know, concerning, of course. So might not happen. But like, you know, at this point, it's just, I think it'd be a mistake. I think it'd be like a legitimate mistake on their part, from their perspective, to let me go. Aren't teachers in a shortage? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, they are. Especially STEM teachers, you know. Haven't had a good, hold on. There's nothing left for me. Alright, I got Senpai though. But yeah, you know, they want someone that can like hit deadlines and you know, have a high percentage of nothing instead of like someone who could actually teach. Like that's the important part when it comes to these like companies that run schools. You know, I'm not a I work at a charter school. I don't work at like a public school. It's a different kind of public school run by an independent body. So it's yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't really feel in that kind of like logistical kind of environment. Have you felt the impact of the DOE dismemberment at all? Not really, I guess. I'm not really sure. Yeah. This kind of thing is just like out of my wheelhouse, so I'm just gonna say no. And leave it at that. The only thing I really know is that that I'm not really in a position where I know I'm gonna keep my job for sure, and so that makes me worried. Actually, it makes me worried a little bit more about the school more than me. I feel like if you got rid of me, you know, the guy who actually like has proven to the students and to other teachers that they really care about what they do, and you know, what happens with the students, then it's just gonna be a mistake. It's just gonna be a huge mistake. So like, yeah, you know, if they're smart, they'll keep me. And if they're not, they won't. I'll just leave it at that. And some things just don't work out. But if it does happen where they leave me for something else, that does mean I'll have more time to make Mahjong content. So I guess I'm not that bad about it. I'll have enough savings to like, you know, live off a couple months before I have to find a new thing. Yeah, I could tutor in the meantime, yeah. I used to tutor in between making videos and stuff. 7-pin is fine here. #1 Mahjong tuber. Hey, that's right. That's gonna be me sometime. Not today, not tomorrow, but alright, still do this. This is a Kabe. Wait. Yeah, 4 7-pins are out. Yeah, 9-pins decently safe. What is going on? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Do I have to con this? I don't have to, right? Wait, I might have to though. That 2 looks really bad though. Okay, so if I con, then Shit. It didn't deal in though. It did deal in. We're good. Oh my god, that was close. Alright, hopefully we don't deal into this Yakuman over here. Nah, the Yakuman's impossible. With 3 souls gone. Whew. How do you pronounce that? Shaitan Love? Welcome to the stream. Howdy. How you doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? On the east coast of the United States of America. Didn't get it. 6-0 and 5 mon. Under the sea, but no Dora. Because I had all of the Dora. I didn't really check. I think I would have gotten one extra Ura, right? The 5-so was the Ura. I think. Yeah, something like that. Oh well. Oh well, we'll get it next time, boys. Yeah, let's try to move towards Tanya here. You have to move towards the Tanya. Do something better with this hand then. The shapes here are good. I mean, yeah, the one mon I would have like kept for like a Riichi Nomi. There's this. Okay, yeah. Now it's more guaranteed that I'll actually have something. If I get a 5-pin, it's a 3-sided. No, not 3-sided. It's a 5-sided weight. I need the 5-pin, and I need to complete this. I guess this is fine. I probably should get rid of the 7. Got rid of the 7 earlier. Because if I have like isolated tiles that I don't really need, get rid of the one that's closer to your sequences, so it's like less. I don't know. What's the word? The scent isn't like closer to the isn't closer to your actual weight. It's more deceptive, you know. More discreet. Okay. I'll make my discards just look extra weird, and maybe they'll be really confused. Do you ever force Tanyo? Well, yeah, I played Riichi Mahjong, but Tanyo's pretty good. Locking in a triplet and a pair. Well, in this situation, I wouldn't, because I already had the 7, 8, 9. Tanyo isn't really worth forcing if you already have like sequences and stuff that have terminals. Like, Tanyo is good when you don't believe that your hand can complete in any other way. So, if you are in a position where, like, your hand is, like, full of, like, really shitty edge weights and stuff. We'll push once. Yeah, if your hand is just like really full of like really bad incomplete shapes, then at the very least, if your incomplete shapes are bad and they are Tanyo compatible, then you could still pawn and chi them and win. That's still possible. And the pawn and chi might be like really good. Especially the pawn, if you could like pawn like 2s and 8s and stuff. So like that could be a way to like actually complete the hand. But otherwise, Tanyo is only 1 Han, so you don't actually want to like force it. You know, at all costs. Like Tanyo is not worth killing your hand over. It is nice as an option though. Probably This is gonna be weird because I don't want to cut the 4 and I don't want to cut the 5. And the north is not good enough of a weight. So I'm gonna cut the norths and just figure out like an awkward way to get Tenpai with a 4-4-5. Yeah, let's cut the norths now. There we go. Tonyo is not worth whatever the dealer's cooking a lot of time. Yep. Alglyphis, very good. Very nice way of putting that one. Welcome to the stream, by the way. What are you guys talking about? Oh. Finding the closest like club to play Riichi, I see. That's BB8. Don't like anything else. 7 pins. Okay. The ones cut white wasn't so bad. Maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe deal into Kamicha instead. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I had a pretty decent hand there. Just drew a whole lot of nothing. I'm definitely very fortunate to live, you know, near the city, near New York. So I could just, like, go to, like, a meetup or a tournament. Like, it's, like, a train right away. It's really nice. Which I am going to be doing. If you're just joining us, I'm going to be going to a tournament right after this. So I'm not going to have, like, a huge opportunity to, like, make all the points I've lost in the past... past week or so. It's fine, though. Huh? Just call Riichi, damn it. Alright, let's go next. My hand was shit anyway. Stay hydrated, hold on. Another swig of this. My jug is all prepped for the tournament. We're all ready to go. Let's see. West. West is fine. And east, yeah. Where'd my lead go? Did I have a lead? Didn't I have a lead in this game? I know it wasn't big, but... Yeah. I did have a lead. And then, like, some sumos happened. Some bullshit, you know. Mahjong. Let's get rid of the south. The 1-2 Penchant is fine. I could get a 3 and complete a set and then be Ishanten or something. Alglyphis looks like you're going to have to make some interest in your town. No one wants to play Riichi Mahjong? Not yet. It's because you haven't showed it to them yet. Well, if they're not interested in trying at all, even when you show off your, like, you know, $200 Mahjong tile set, then yeah, well, I guess I got nothing. I think you'd be surprised. You know, bring a couple of friends to a bar. It's like, yeah, have like one seat open just in case another random person wants to come in. Just like, hey, you know, shout out. Just like, hey, want to play? Just like, yeah. Make some flyers to the library, eh? It is nice to, though, like, yeah, just, like, work your way up slowly, right? I guess, like this. There's Chitoy here, but probably Tanya is better. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good. Three six of oh. What to do here? I'll do this way. I'll keep the 7s, because I still think Tanya with 3 Dora might be just better. Also, this is actually, yeah, this is actually 3 Dora. 1, 2, and then the red. If I chi the 6, that's 2 Dora. It's just still okay. Pawn? And then maybe I can get, like, I don't know. Toy on top of that. And then I'll have a Hanuman for the win. Sure, yeah. We can get Toy. What? Come on! Just call Riichi. I think I would have drawn that tile if I didn't pawn, and I would have been able to incorporate that into my hand. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. How am I in second? How am I in second? This is insane. This is a whack game. For whack people. Reasonable Dama. I understand, Trevor. I understand it's reasonable. But I'm still gonna yell at it because I don't like people doing this Dama stuff against me. Good stuff, Ichihime. I could actually why do I keep getting these cheat toy hands though? These cheat toy hands that never actually become anything. I hate it. I hate it. Hold on. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku could be a play here. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. I mean, not that, like, the value isn't going to be, like, that important. Double 3-pin? Maybe I should have kept that 6 bond anyway for the Sanshoku chance. Yeah, but, you know, just like a Tanya or a Pinfu here. Yeah, just get second. It's probably my best play. Did he just leave? Okay, he's back. He's back. Don't worry. You wouldn't do that. Still keeping the 6 though, just in case. But like, okay, this was the nightmare scenario where like keeping the 6 though, it's gonna end up killing me. Now I just have to accept third, huh? I feel like this is just me accepting. I have to accept third here. And I'll be like, oh, the Suji trap here? That would have been insane. So yeah, you could have it. Okay, there is a problem here. If this guy also gets Tenpai, then I just have to hope someone deals into someone. Because then, if everyone has Tenpai and I don't, then I lose. That's a tough one. East here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Maybe there's a chance I can get Cheat Toy anyway. Chi. I'm not going to discard this 6, but I am going to discard these save tiles and then build around the 6. That's my last block. And hopefully get Tenpai. Right? Unless the 6 ends up being safe. Chi. I can't discard the 6. There's no way, right? I was right not to discard the 6. Actually, I think I would have still been third. I still would have been third if I dealt in. Yeah. Tough one. Wow. A 4th and a 3rd today. Nice start, guys. We're really doing it. We're really doing it this time. All right. Well, we're still gonna keep playing. The stream isn't over, but I think we're gonna start our new patented. Let's see. Where's my thing? Saturday halftime though. I started the clap track a little bit late. Now featuring a new layout. Welcome to Jong Voter, everyone. Guess the cut. Yeah, Saturday halftime Guess the Cut edition, where you get to guess the cuts, guess the discard, and Pon, and Chi, and Khan, and Riichi of a player that we're going to be watching from a replay from one of our members, our beautiful members and subscribers. Paid Pwn Cats on Twitch and YouTube. And this time we have one from AD. Yeah. So by the way, let's just test this out. Testing. Let's see. Let's just start tracking YouTube and start tracking Twitch. All right. Why don't you guys? Hold on. Why don't you guys say some random moves like 7-mon, like 8-mon, like 5M or something. 3-so. Green Dragon. Yeah, they're coming in. Yeah, looks like it's working. The voter's working. You could also say Pon. You could also say Riichi. Preferably Riichi with the actual tile. Or Dama with an actual tile. Yeah. So now our voter is now working. It's good to see. Let's enable auto close this time. And I'm also tracking YouTube and Twitch. Looks like it's all worked perfectly. Let's begin, shall we? I have a replay. And I'm going to show it over here. And I'm going to see what POV our lovely subscriber on Twitch, AD, wants to show us. Let's see. Sorry. Let's not show hands. POV, my Shimo rounds East 4 and South 1 round 0. Okay. So Shimo would be, let's see. This is Kamitra, so Shimo is this person. Shimo means below. We're going to look at their East 4 and South 1. Okay, I wonder what kind of play are we going to see here. So polls are open, by the way. Why don't you try and guess what our lovely person is going to discard here? Will it be the 1-pin? Will it be the 9-pin? Will it be a Stray Dragon? Take your pick right now. Let's see. By the way, you might have, if you're on YouTube, you might want to refresh, just so like you're completely up to date on what we're doing here. Yeah, make sure we're all refreshed. Yeah, because it's only a 30-second poll. Anyway, hold on. Let me just see what we have here. Sorry, this is a little bit awkward setup for me because like I only have 2 monitors. I have to juggle all these windows on 2 monitors. It's like insane. All right. What do we have? We have 1-pin as our YouTube choice, and then we have 1-pin, 9-pin, and 9-mon as our Twitch choice. So we have too many people, too many votes on the Twitch to really decide. I'm gonna say, I think the correct choice here is 1-pin. So I'm gonna see if they do it, because I would rather have the white and red dragons to like actually keep for a pawn. Let's see. Hey, all right. So I'll give that to everyone here. Why not? All right, yeah, I have a vote tracker here too, so you get to see like who's gonna compete. Who's gonna compete and be the best guess the cutter? Guesser the cut? Guess the whatever. All right, here we go. 3-pin. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Polls are open. Yeah, so make sure you type in your move. By the way, if you say something, if you say like a sentence, the vote is going to pull out the first viable move that it sees in your sentence. So like if you say like 9-mon is the best, then it's going to say 9-mon. If you say 9-mon is the worst, it's still going to say 9-mon. You know, if you say 9mon, 2M, you know, etc., etc., it's gonna say 9mon. Speaking of 9mon, I think that's the play here. Could be Itsu though. Could maybe have Itsu. And 6-pin I think is like a choice that we would not expect a Jade Room player to make. This is a Jade Room replay, by the way, so I think 9mon makes sense. What we're gonna see. No, but we gotta have the red dragon. So YouTube is the one, the only person, the only chat that is gonna get this. I would have said 9mon. But yeah, okay. Once cut, Shun. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Congratulations, YouTube. Try again, Twitch. We're gonna we have to like, you know, really lock in for this one. East is the draw. Polls are open now. Okay, what's it gonna be? It has to be 9mon here, right? Or is it? We're gonna adapt. We're gonna adapt here. Yeah, dude, this is like really hard because hold on. Let me see if I can get like my both chats in my same window on my OBS. That'll make this a little bit easier for me. All right. I'm gonna say, I mean, yeah, they cut the, if they're gonna be consistent, right, they cut the white here because they cut the red when it was once cut. Now the white is once cut. Surely we're cutting the white now. But YouTube has a different opinion. YouTube now says we're gonna do 9mon. And then, you know, because, I don't know. It could be anything, though. Twitch is overall saying White Dragon. I'm gonna say White Dragon too. What's it gonna be? 9mon? what? No, YouTube. What? How does YouTube do it? How do they do it? How do they do it? This is rigged. Twitch pros. I'm with you, Twitch pros. This is crazy, dude. How are they not? Come on, please be consistent. Be consistent. It's the Sumo Giri here. It has to be. All right. Polls are open. Chun. Is it going to be a Chun? Is it going to be a Chun this time? The Chun is twice cut. Surely they're in J. They're actually paying attention. Some people are actually saying White Dragon. I mean, it could be. It could be, though. So, yeah, you could say Chun. You could say Red or Red Dragon. Red Dragon works. Looks like, I like Bracken Man is saying it's Haku for sure, but there's no reason. So that means that vote puts White Dragon as the favorite for Twitch, or the Red Dragon favorite for the YouTube. I would say also Red Dragon. Let's see. But bam! All right, that's the point for YouTube and a point for the streamer. Twitch, you gotta step it up a little bit. But I admire the Hail Mary Haku play. Anyway, you never know. You can never predict when someone's gonna make a mistake. Okay, polls are open. Surely now. This is the White Dragon. Surely. I don't see any other move besides, I don't know, 6-pin, I guess. You could do 6-pin. Honestly, 6-pin is a move. 6-pin is actually a little bit more advanced than I think I would expect out of a Jade Room player. I would expect that maybe like a pro level play, maybe. You know, like a Sakigiri the 6. And the 6 is decently safe. But yeah, this is for sure White Dragon, right? Let's see. Oh my god! That's insane! This guy's a pro! Holy shit. Damn! Okay, we're all wrong. We're all wrong here. We need to give this guy a little bit more credit. Rigged? How can it be rigged if no one got it right? Polls are open again. For the Hatsu, the green dragon. This guy's crazy. Look, we already have like 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need the 6. We don't need a 7th block. The 7 blocks is crazy. So yeah, it makes sense to discard the 6. It's just I didn't think anyone would actually do it. Alright, White Dragon, Green Dragon. Surely it's the white, but at this point, it could be the green. You know what? I'm going to say, actually, it's the green. I'm going to say it's the green, right? YouTube says the White Dragon, which makes sense. It's 3 times cut, but that makes it a good safe tile. And this guy might be savvy to that, so... Twitch says green, though. What's it going to be? Huh. Wow. That's a little... Okay, so I admire the 6-pin. The 9-pin... The 9 cell is a little bit... too defensive for me. I mean, you have 2 Dora, man. You have 2 Dora. You need, and this weight isn't so good, so I like keeping as many weights as possible. It's true that we don't exactly need the 9 so, but polls are open for the 8 so here. This is actually really interesting. If they're willing to get rid of the 9 so, are they willing to keep the 8 so? I would think an extra pawn is nice here, but honestly, they could just throw it out. Or do something like the 1 mon. Yeah, at least one person saying the 1 mon on YouTube. Looks like we're really split on this. I'll say Hatsu, I think. This is tough. I'll say Hatsu, the green dragon. But it looks like actually YouTube is favoring the 1 mon, and again, Twitch is favoring the green dragons. Me and Twitch are just on the same wavelength here. But let's see what's it gonna be. All right, Green Dragon, congratulations to me and Twitch. Let's go. Suck it, YouTube. 1 mon, that's crazy. Who would actually cut the 1 mon here? Let's go. All right. When's this pawn going to come out, though? We can't chi. Polls are open for the 6, so this is pretty interesting as well. So we have 6 blocks here, and we can have a complex block with the 688. This guy just seems like more on the defensive side though, so I'm not really sure. If that's gonna be it. I think it might be, if we're going 5 block theory, it's the 1 mon. If we want to be like as safe as possible, then maybe you cut the 6 so. Maybe just throw it back. So in my mind, it's 1 so or 1 mon or 6 so. White, it's possible, but I'm gonna say 1 mon though. 1 mon, which is not the choice of any of the chats. White Dragon is the choice for YouTube, and 6 so is the choice for Twitch. And I'm gonna say 1 mon. What's it gonna be? White Dragon. Congratulations to YouTube. Not rigged at all. Yeah. Yeah. There's too many people on YouTube. Wouldn't that make it a disadvantage? Like, you know, there's lowest common denominator or whatever. Anyway, polls are open for the 3 mon. Yeah. Polls are open. 3 mon. This is a tough one because now we have 2 complex blocks. 6 so 1. I think the best move here might be 6 so. It might be. I think it might be 6 so. Like considering like if we want to play like a little bit more on the defensive side, it might be 6 so. I don't know. But 1 mon makes sense. 1 mon. What are the chi and some pawns here? This is the chi or pawn. Right? There was no I didn't miss anything, right? All right, anyway, let's see. Twitch and YouTube both say 1 mon. I'm gonna say 6 though. I'm actually gonna say 6 though. I think maybe this guy's a little bit more defensive. What's it gonna be? Hey, gotcha, guys. I did not see this replay. I swear I didn't see this replay. You guys just aren't on my level. Get on that Jade Room meta, baby. Let's go. Congratulations, Saito Turtle. I see you. Okay. Well, this is probably a Sumo Gear, right? I don't think we're gonna keep this 8-pin, but you know, just in case 8-pin. You know, if you say some like random tile and he actually discards it, you could just have bragging rights. I don't have like any system to like actually track the users in this voting thing, so I can't actually showcase that. If you say like something and you get it right, like by some miracle, you're just going to have to like, you know, raise your hand in the chat. But I do see you, Apollo, with the 1 mon cut. But this is an 8-pin. Let's move on. Well, I guess that does count as a point for all of us. So, yeah. Anyway, Reach. Oh, 6 mon. What's it going to be now? 5-pin. Ooh, spicy. All right. Ooh, it's okay. What does YouTube and Twitch chat think about this first? I'm not going to reveal my secrets though. I'm not going to reveal my secrets. We have a Riichi, 6 mon Riichi, and we're still not in 10 by. Still not. Still a ways away. This is actually like the craziest San Shanten I've ever seen. Well, it's Ryan Shanten now. 2 away from Senpai. Okay, so if you notice, the 8 so is actually Genbutsu. It's completely safe. So I'm gonna say 8 so. 8 so is also a favorite in all tied with 1mon from YouTube. Well, I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe I'll give YouTube a half point if they get it. All right. Twitch also says 1mon. What's it gonna be? 8 so? 3mon? What? Why? Why would you trust Suji here, man? I take everything back I said about this guy. I take it all back. This guy is trash. Suji is not safe. Dude, I hope you deal it. Okay, he did deal it. He did not deal it. What is happening? Iota is the GOAT. Yeah, guessing a 3mon on that. He's the only person to guess 3mon. Trusting a Suji. Why? All right. Anyway, polls are open for the 5 so. Now we have this is a really interesting pick from AD to show us this POV, having to defend against 2 Riichis, huh? This is actually insane. I'm not really sure what I would cut in this situation, to be honest. It could be 3mon, could be 1mon. 8 so is still on the board. 8 so or I don't know. I think cutting east or north is just bad. I'm gonna say 1mon to cut our, like, if the 1mon passes, that means we could get rid of our 3. Well, we'd have to hope the 3 passes as well. Huh. Okay, maybe 8 so then is the best. This is tough. I'm gonna say 1mon though. I'm gonna go with my guns. Say 1mon. That's the choice for Twitch, but YouTube's actually saying east. You're cutting east? YouTube? All right. Well, what's it gonna be? What? Oh no! Who said 5-pin? Who's the one guy that said 5-pin? SC3? I see you. Oh my god! No way! It passes. Oh no! This is. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped the pawn. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah. Holy shit, man. Okay. Well, polls are open for this one. I don't know how he. You don't have to discard the 5-pin. This is still 6 blocks. You could discard something like, I don't know, marginally safer. I don't get it. It's Nakasuji. Sure, it's not. Whatever, dude. 1 pin. We have to cut the 1 pin though. It's Suji. It's the terminal Suji is fine. Terminal Suji. We trust terminal Suji. That's not a bad one. Non-terminal Suji. That's a trap though. That's always a trap. You're gonna deal in. All right, let's see it. 1 pin. Yep. Let's watch for this pawn though. Where's this pawn gonna come? 1mon. There's still no pawns. All right, polls are open for 7 pin. 7 pin. I think is. I don't know. It's okay. It's the 4 pin was discarded before the Riichi, so this is only safe to 1 person. It's not Suji to AD. Do we fold? Is this just 5 pin? Like, come on, like. Well, 1mon, right? 1mon just passed though. 1mon and 3mon. Like, you worry about the 7 pin later, right? It's 1mon. It's 1mon. Everyone says 1mon. What's it gonna be? Okay, 8 so also passed. 8 so also passed, so I guess it's fine. The 2mon's still out there. We can get the 2mon, guys. That makes sense. Yeah. That's actually a good move. I just didn't see it, yeah. 8mon, okay. Polls are open now. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 so then, though. Like, surely, right? Surely it's gonna be 8 so. We discarded it once. Discarded it again. At this point, you're pre-moving. You're pre-moving 8 so. You don't care about what you draw here. This is 8 so. This is 8 so. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna just call it. Let's see it. 8 so. Everyone gets the point. Nice. And then let's see. Let's see the next one. I'm just close the poll real quick though. Sumo. Okay, yeah, that was a crazy game to watch though. Crazy hand. Nice pick from AD. A lot of interesting decisions. We were stuck at San Shanten, Ryan Shanten for like the entire game with like 6 to 7 blocks. This is insane. Yeah. We did not progress that hand at all. All right. This is the next hand that we're going to look at, though. We have a south pawn. We got to look out for that. Maybe we could chi a 5-so as well. Are we going to get a turn? All right, we have a turn. Poles are open. East, east, south, south. Okay, this hand could go a number of directions. Yeah, this is Jade Room. This is Jade Room. Kugel's, Kugel's, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Kugel Gesson. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Anyway, I personally like 9-so, but I don't know if like, no. We dream of Yakuman. We dream of Yakuman. Okay, I don't care. I don't care what the majority say. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna say 9-so. You guys say West. What's it gonna be? 9-so, baby. Let's go. Tied for first. Let's go. 7 points for me. 7 points for YouTube. 4 points for Twitch. Lagging behind. Gonna need a blue shell from Mario Kart World, eh? I don't have a Switch 2 yet, so 2-pin. All right, no pawns. What's it gonna be for the 1-pin? Honestly, you could cut the West maybe, or 8-pin. 8-pin's another stray. I don't know. Maybe you just want to like keep Honitsu at this point. Maybe you want to keep the 8-p potential, but you could also keep potential with the West. This is tough. This is tough. I'll say West. I'll say West now. Maybe. I don't know. It was worth keeping for a turn, but maybe we don't want to keep it for that long. This is tough. You know what? No, I'm gonna change my answer. No, maybe it's too late. Maybe it's too late. I'll keep it fairness. All right, West. I'm gonna say West. YouTube is also gonna say West. Twitch is saying 7-mon. Okay, 7-mon is not the play that I would have guessed like in a million years, but it could happen. We could be like forcing the Honitsu. We could be forcing the flush. What's it gonna be? Who guessed 1-pin? No one? No one guessed 1-pin. No one gets the Sumogiri. Okay, yeah. We're on the same boat then. I'm just I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Unfortunate discarding the new Dora. Yeah, before, they didn't get to see what the Dora was before they cut it. That's why our club is based and we show the Dora immediately no matter what. Anyway, what's it gonna be? Oh, sorry, Kugel. Your vote got... I opened the poll right when you said 7M, so like your vote like ended up being 7M. You could vote. Yeah, whatever. It's fine though. 1-so. Surely this is 1-so. Surely. I think we're all saying 1-so. Let's give it another in a few seconds just in case Twitch wants to change their vote. Yeah, but it's gonna be 1-so. Surely. Yeah. All right, next one. Where's this pawn, though? Well, I'm looking for the east or south pawn, or the 3-pin pawn. Okay, polls are open for pawn or pass. Here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna go balls to the wall, toy, Honitsu? This is a hand where you could do it. This is a hand. You know what? I might do it. I might pawn, but I don't know if this guy's gonna do it. I'm gonna say this guy passes. To be honest, I'm gonna say this guy passes. But it honestly could be pawn. It could be pawn. I'd pawn. Wait, no, I'm gonna say pawn. I'm gonna switch my vote. I'm gonna say pawn after all. Like, thinking about it, like, what was the point of cutting the 1-pin? To cut the 1-pin to have a pair hand. This is gonna be a pawn hand. We're gonna do a toy. This is a toy hand. Let's go. Twitch and YouTube agrees. Okay, well, I should have stuck with my guns. Congratulations, anybody who said pass. Polls are open for 5-pin though. Red 5-pin. Yeah. Should have seen that one coming. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know why we're keeping the 7-mon or why we didn't keep the 1-pin. Why we're keeping all these tiles. I guess this could just be cheat toy. In that case, I'm gonna say 8-pin here. I'm gonna say 8-pin. And looks like Twitch is a little bit split on this, and YouTube's really split. I don't really have to know what to do with this. 7-mon and West. 7-mon and West? Okay, and then or 8-pin, 7-mon, or White Dragon from Twitch. We're all over the place. I think we're just gonna... Okay, well, let's see if it's the White Dragon. No, it was the West. Who said West? Okay, only YouTube said West. Maybe I'll give a point to YouTube. All right, we'll give a point. I don't know how to deal with these half points though. But we have to like flip a coin or something. Just like, who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Okay, well, polls are open for the Poner Pass again. This is different because now the East is gonna be completely fucking dead. Right? If we don't pawn now, we won't be able to pawn the entire game. In my heart of hearts, what's the answer here? Is this really a Chi Toy enjoyer? I'm gonna say we pass. I'm gonna say this is Chi Toy or something. This is Chi Toy. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe in this guy. I don't know if I believe in this guy. Wait. No. If you discard the West, it's probably not Chi Toy. I fucking threw. This is a pawn, isn't it? Oh, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I did say skip. I didn't change my vote. Yep, that's it. Yep. I don't know, man. I don't know what this guy is cooking, but he's cooking up something. Polls are open. Polls are open for his 6th month. Here we go. Three pair Chi Toy. Yeah, baby. And then we're not gonna get Chi Toy, and then we're just gonna fold. That's the usual Chi Toy play. All right. But here, I think we might just be scared. We might just be scared or something. Could be. Yeah. White Dragon seems like reasonable. White Dragons, there's also the choice of Twitch. And 8-pin is the choice of YouTube. All right, what's it going to be? White Dragon, that's a point for me and Twitch. That means I'm pulling up ahead with nine guesses. This is unprecedented. Unprecedented on Guess the Cut, where I'm actually winning. Let's go. I'm on fire today. I'm in that sauce. All right. Polls are open. Polls are open for the 6-pin sumo. You can table flip. Yeah, table flip. You should have a table flip vote. Vote to flip table? Yes? No? All right, what's it gonna be? This point, I think, I don't know. This is tough. I actually have no idea what the strategy is here. At this point, we might just throw East. At this point, yeah, there's like, this Chi Toy looks so bad. This Chi Toy looks terrible. I'm gonna throw East. I would throw the East. But it looks like Twitch and YouTube saying Red Dragon, which I think is fair. What's it gonna be? 8-pin. Okay. That was the 2nd best vote for YouTube and Twitch. So congratulations to anyone who said 8-pin. By the way, oh yeah, wait, did I just get rated? Did I just get rated and I didn't have alert or anything to see? Thank you, Pay2Wins, for rating. Oh my god, thank you so much. Right now we're playing a little bit of Chat Plays Guess the Cut, where you get to predict the moves of this random replay we're watching. And so far, I'm in the lead because I'm actually a Jade player. This is a Jade Room player. So if you want to play, you can just type your move in the chat when we get to a move. For example, right here, polls are open now for the 4-pin. So what are we going to discard here? Probably the Red Dragon. So if you want to say Red Dragon, you say Red. You say Chun. You can even use kanji for it. That's totally fine. This is probably a Red Dragon pull. Yeah. YouTube and Twitch is saying Red Dragon. You've all come at the right time. You've all come at the right time. This is Saturday halftime show. Yeah. I'm a Riichi Mahjong streamer, by the way. Stream mostly on Saturday mornings on the East Coast time. And yeah, I think this is going to be 6-0. Who said 6-0? There was one guy who said 6-0. Why? Why is this 6-0? I don't get it. Who said 6-0? Who said? Oh, sorry. I skipped. I scroll wheeled. Who said 6-0? That's insane. Congratulations to anyone who said 6-0. Everyone else, like, we're clearly just not on the same wavelength. I don't know what happened there. Okay. 8-pin. Sorry, 2-mon. Okay, it could be anything at this point. What is happening here? 4-so? It's probably 4-so, right? It's probably Forso. But I don't know. Forso is like too normal. It's too like it makes too much sense, you know? I've been saying like East like for a while now. I've been thinking East. I see you, Dino. The Higashi, yeah, they should pick up as the East vote. I don't know, man. I haven't been seeing the East. They've just been holding on to the East for so long. I don't know if they plan on doing it, but in this maybe. I'm gonna stick with my guns and say Forso. This seems to be the Twitch and YouTube vote. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a 2-mon. I'll count that as half a vote for YouTube. I don't know. It's this is yeah. It was half a vote for the West, so yeah. It's not rigged, all right. We just have a tie, all right. I don't want to like have YouTube just like you know collaborate and like have like complete split votes and get the correct answer every time, you know. All right. Polls are open though for the one so. What's it gonna be? Yeah, it's one so, right? It has to be one so. Surely. It can't be anything else. It has to be one so. It has to be one so. By the way, if you want to submit your own replay for this Guess the Cut segment, you can join the membership or join the subscriptions on YouTube and join the Ponecat family. Make sure to connect with our Discord. It's very lively and chill Discord for about Mahjong. A lot of intermediates hang out there. One so is the choice for YouTube and Twitch. Well, that means you're wrong because it's actually forced so, idiot. I don't get it. This game. Who invented this game? Right? Who made Guess the Cut? This is stupid. Why are we here? Why are we even here? This is like impossible. 4S. Congratulations though to anyone who said 4S. Still waiting for this poem. When's the South gonna come out? All right. Well, we're gonna throw the West, surely, right? We're gonna just throw the West. At this point, it could be anything. This player is such an enigma. Can we get an intervention going for our player? We are split though on one so and West. YouTube is mostly saying one so, and Twitch is mostly saying West. I'm gonna be on the Twitch, so I'm gonna say West. I don't know. Tsumogiri? Okay. Yeah, I'm just wrong. And so is Twitch. YouTube, congratulations. Tying it for first again. Yeah, where's the FBI, dude? This is insanity. What are these discards? Oh god. Oh god. What's it gonna be? Surely we're not gonna discard this one, right? But we could. Honestly, we could. Yeah, you could say 5 so, you could say Aka 5 so, it doesn't matter at this point. Since there's no differentiation. But yeah. Are we really saying 5 so? You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say 5 so. The 5 so was cut before at some point, right? It's fine. And looks like that's the majority of we have combined 5 votes for 5 so on YouTube and also 5 votes for 5 so on Twitch. So what's it gonna be? Yeah, I can't believe we're all right on that. That's like disgusting. That's like this guy should get banned. This guy is Master 1, maybe. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. No pawn still. Okay. Well, just when I was complimenting him on his 6-pin Sakagiri, like to see this, like see so many like weird, like not very intuitive discards. Like we have 6 blocks. One of our blocks is completely dead. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're not even playing very good defense here. 4-mon and 7-mon feel awful, but we might just throw it. Because having safe tiles in their hand means that we're going to be safe, right? Right? No, it's going to be West. Come on, it's West. Kill the West, all right? Kill the West. It's fine. This is why we have a safe tile. You throw the West for this purpose, so that you don't have to throw the 4-mon. What's it going to be? Okay, Chun. All right. That's also acceptable. That's fine. It's also twice cut. Yeah. Hopefully he's not waiting on hell wait. And he's not. All right. That's fine. Eskill, you were a little bit late on the red. We did not register that as a vote, but it wouldn't have been the majority anyway. And we do dodge the 4 mon dealing. Very nice. Thank you, AD, for submitting this replay. Member AD on Twitch. Thank you so much. That was fun. That was fun. And today, it looks like Roxar, the streamer, and YouTube get to win. Congratulations to all y'all. Twitch, better luck next time. Next Saturday, where we'll have another Guess the Cut segment on Saturday halftime. But yeah, this time, yeah, hope that was fun. We're gonna go back to our Mahjong overlay to just play some games now. Oops. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, okay, so I do have to go very soon. I think I have just enough time to play a game, but in like the very small possibility that this ends up running too long, I'm just gonna have to pack it up and finish this game on my phone while I like rush to the train and like make sure I'm not late for the tournament. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway. So yeah, once again, join my Discord. We hang out there. And if you're a member on YouTube or subscriber on Twitch, you can submit your own replays for Guess the Cut. It's really fun. That was fun. How'd you like the layout, guys? Pretty nice. Yeah, and especially anyone who like just joined the stream via like a raid or something. I hope all that was like easy to follow and enjoyable. Let's see. Yeah, 9 so feels natural here. That was quite something. I enjoy watching Guess the Cut on YouTube. It was a blast actually participating. Yeah, I'm glad. It was an idea like I hatched up with my friend, who was he was hanging out with me, basically being my roommate. So I don't remember exactly how the idea started. Maybe I should have kept that, but yeah, I mean, at some point my friend got really into like just make this thing where like we could like play Guess the Cut live. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. It really changed. It really has changed my channel. So I'm really thankful for my friend for doing that. Who need tournament when you could play ranked Jade the whole day? Indeed, SSG. Indeed. Yeah. Average PF enjoyer, I see that you want to pick less wild games. I think that's just, that's just like part of the fun. That's just part of the fun, right? We're not here to be like, like picking like the most mathematical, like, likely move here. We're picking the move, and we're just praying that it matches up with the guy that we're watching. And just like laughing and having a good time along the way. That's the vibe. It's fun. I'm waiting for the pawn here. Pawn on the red though. Probably this hand I'm okay with just like not pushing at all since I have this Dora. Okay, but the Dora is safe. That said, if I keep the Dora... Alright, fine. Hey, anyone recognize this shape? 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8? Anyone? Anyone recognize this shape? Huh? It's a pretty useful shape. I know this is a very infamous shape on the Discord. Yeah. And yeah, it was pointed out by Zanzeus as well. Zanzeus made a video. Zanzeus Mahjong on YouTube. It's the Yamen Kanchan. Very nice. Hey, I actually made a video on this. This is a part of the Guess the Cut animations. Yeah. Everyone's gonna know this shape by the time I hit 2,000 subscribers. That's gonna happen. Once that happens, also on 2,000 subscribers, by the way, on YouTube, not on Twitch. That'd be kind of insane. Once that happens on YouTube, I will have a milestone viewer tournament that will happen. We prefer Ipeco though, I think. Sure. Yeah. Cut the 8. Yeah, so we are gonna have a viewer tournament very soon. What's up, Ipeco? How you doing? Playing a quick game before going to the Nomi tournament today. Is Chuntas a thing? Oh, here? I think that's stepping back in Shanten. I think the tiles weren't really matching up, so I think he wanted to keep the tune there, even if it's already once cut. That just means the last tune is out there somewhere, right, guys? It's not on the dead wall. No way. They wouldn't. Mahjong wouldn't do that to us. East. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about a tournament? Something about the tournament? Or... I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying. Doratanki, though. Get this Doratanki. Oh, yeah. The viewer tournament. Yeah. So, I'm gonna hit 2,000 soon-ish. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna hit 2,000, but... within, like, the next month or so, probably. I'll have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So anyone who wants to like join the tournament, the viewer tournament, when that happens, I will be streaming it. Make sure to join the Discord also, because I'll be organizing it on Discord. There's some funny moves in there. There's some funny moves that you could have, like, forcing this to pair, trying to get Tanyao and Pinfu, which is like really hard. Yeah, all those look bad. All those look really bad. I think I'll keep the best weight here. Bum bum bum. What is that? Do you have Dora? Is that 9 Mon 7 Mon? I hope it's not, but it could be. Oh, is the Nomi tournament being streamed? No, it's a members only, like, IRL tournament. Yeah. Alright, we ball. Riichi. Alright, this... check out all the fucks I give. Here we go. 7. Yeah, all the 9-pin are gone, but that's okay. We just draw the 6-pin then. Who cares? Uh-oh. Is that, like, actually a hand? I really hope no one has all the Dora. Okay, you didn't have all the Dora. Yeah, so like there's this tournament going on, and then also there's gonna be like another tournament called the Riichi Nomi Open, which is like a regional, like a major tournament here. By the way, thank you for following the channel, D Dualian on Twitch. I see you. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying something. But yeah, so I'm gonna be also going to that at some point. That's like in August, I think. August or July, I forget. I completely forgot. I think it might be July, actually. Late July. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I kind of want to see if I can I don't know, get some like live footage from the tournament, you know, like vlog style. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna be a vlogger. That's the next step of this channel. Yeah. I'd have to really think about that though. I'd have to really think about how that's gonna work. And also if anyone would even like be like waving a camera in people's faces in this this tournament where people's like ranked points are on the line for you know, WRC Riichi World Riichi Championship whatever tournaments. Yeah. So we'll see about that when that happens. Unexpected pivot, yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll see if it actually happens. I'm definitely not going to be like, you know, I'm not the kind of guy to actually do like, do that for like that long though. I'm not a vlogger. Forso sounds interesting here to like, I don't know if that makes it like seem less or more likely that it's going to be a 5-8 so here, 5-8 so wait, at least on the surface. Let's see. Found me from the shorts. Single-handedly brought you back into Mahjong. Nice. That's good to hear. Really good to hear. Cause yeah, those. I want to make more shorts. I know. There's like there's quite a big audience for that. Riichi, still gonna Riichi. It's fine. Benton pin, 5/8 pin. The 8 pin's gonna come out at some point. It's in the wall. We'll get it. Yeah, I mean, the shorts were like part of why I got my audience in the first place. I think like a lot of YouTube algorithm picked up on those shorts that like there weren't that many Mahjong shorts out there, especially not like mine were like, especially like 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm really thankful for those shorts for getting me to where I am now. And I want to make more. It's just you know, I also want to make long form videos too. I want to and like do more stuff for the stream. It's really tough. That's why I need a shorts guy. I need like an editor to like actually like make shorts for me. Well, if anyone here is like interested in like editing Mahjong shorts for me, I guess you can like shoot me a DM or something, or like a business email. I have my business email on my YouTube profile. Yeah, it's Rox Roggenrola. It's been used like one time. And I don't know though if I'm gonna have like hire anyone like just yet, but I'd be interested if there is people interested. But soon I'll definitely be thinking of. I don't know whether I'm gonna have a job tomorrow, you know, or by Monday, or by the end of the week. So once that happens, once I know for sure whether I'm going to have a job, then yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I'm curious to anyone who watches the shorts, by the way, if you have like a preference to like what kind of shorts, because you could see, because I do have like shorts that are like stream highlights and shorts that are they're like scripted, and I definitely noticed that like the scripted ones tend to do a little bit better. Baggy shorts, yeah, baggy shorts. That's my go-to too. I like nice I like gym shorts, something nice and light. Yeah. Yeah, I understood the reference, Namirun, yeah. I did understand the reference. I do play Pokemon also. Youngster Joey. Wait, what was I saying? But yeah, like I was thinking like, because I had a poll recently on my YouTube community tab where I asked like my viewers like what they want to see from my content, and I was kind of surprised, to be honest. I was kind of surprised to see like a lot of people wanting like intermediate to advanced like analyses and stuff. I guess it makes sense when you think about like the people that are gonna stay on my channel are more likely to be like more interested in Mahjong, and so they're gonna be around the intermediate level anyway. That makes sense. Like if you're a beginner, you're not gonna be a beginner for long, or you're gonna be a beginner and then like find something else to be a beginner to, go back to things you like to do. That makes sense. So I'm wondering, if that's just like survivorship bias, as they call it. But yeah, I mean I really just that poll isn't really going to influence me like so much in terms of like what I'm going to make. I've already pretty much decided like the kind of content I'm going to make for the next like I don't know however long, but I could make it in a different order depending on what people tend to want or tend to like. So if more people want intermediate and high level analysis, sure, then like I could make more. I don't know. I thought like there's like Mr. Fung and Zanzust but I guess like they don't post like all the time. And certainly they don't have the kind of like visual style that I have. So still makes sense. Still makes sense if people like are craving. There's just like not enough Mahjong content to begin with, But yeah, I am thinking about it. I am thinking about ways I can like satisfy these like different niches within the Mahjong community. Okay. And Totsu, or I get the 5-so. I should probably chi though. The Wanmon's running thin. 4 months, one's cut. I should like chi or palm next. Playing against Light Ping Yoshi today? Oh, like at the tournament? Hmm. Okay. Maybe. He might be showing up. I don't know who's showing up. Yeah. Isn't he also from New York? Yeah, he's from New York. Yeah, we've met in real life. Yeah. He's at the club. Yeah, this is Tanya. This is just Tanya, though. I'm not gonna reach. It's a little bit too late for that. I don't trust that this way it's gonna work out. I don't want to waste 1,000 points here. I mean, you still can. I mean, you're the dealer, so like if you scare people off, then you can like get like 2,000 points or so from the tenpai. I don't think that's bad. But hopefully this doesn't deal in or anything. Uh-oh. Okay. Can't even get people interested in chess. So you see, right? Mahjong is like kind of enigmatic. Is that the word? In the West still. It's like it's something you see in like Asian media. And then you're just like, wonder what that is. Mahjong, huh? Yeah, I know there's like lots of people play it. I know old Chinese ladies play it. That's the stereotype. And I know literally nothing else about it. It looks complicated. I'm not going to learn. However, right, as the years go on and like, the average person will get more and more exposed to Mahjong, which is what is happening literally right now, then the gap will be bridged to the point where, I know someone who knows Mahjong. Maybe I'll give it a shot too. It has to start somewhere. Like, of course, it's not going to be at the level of chess is, like, in terms of, like, cultural relevance at this time. But, you know, we'll work our way up. Let's see. I guess it's this one, yeah? 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, if it's possible, if I get the 3 here. Mm-hmm. Scoring system is whatever, dude. I mean, like, you don't. The scoring system is like one of the least important parts about playing Mahjong, to be honest. Like, once you're in Mahjong, then like, yeah, you can learn the scoring system or whatever. And it can be annoying, but like, you're in it, so it's fine. But like, more importantly, it's just like the basic mechanics of Mahjong, just like actually playing it and like making a hand. You know, that's the fundamentals. And as long as you have people comfortable with that, like you just play. You know, you don't have to have the scoring or whatever. I'll go for the sushi trap here. Like, that's not that important. For people who have no clue, it's too scary. I don't think that's what's stopping people from playing Mahjong. At least that's not like a big reason why. It's not definitely not the biggest reason. Maybe not even top 3 reasons why people are not playing Mahjong. Top 3 reasons why people are not playing Mahjong. They can't read Chinese characters. Like, you know, they have no exposure to Asian culture. You know, they have other things competing for their attention. You know, I don't think the fact that like they have to memorize what a mangan is that important at that point. Yeah, and also like the appeal of Mahjong, like in general, like, you know, is it just for gambling or whatever? No, it's not. And like, you know, that's something that the pro scene hold on. I think I still want to keep the East here. We'll throw the 8. That's something at the you know, that's like trying to be fixed on the cultural level in Japan, on the pro level, you know, pro level and trickling down, that like, hey, Mahjong is like a sport. Mahjong is not just like for you to have your illegal gambling den or whatever, and run by the Yakuza. It could be considered like an intellectual sport. Yeah. Yolo-san, guess the cut is over. You don't have to. You don't. I'd rather keep the East. Yeah, well, I like having the pair here because I can have the Dora pair as well and have a triplet weight. I think that's fine. It'd be really nice if I get an extra Dora, then I can like have a triple Dora Riichi. But yeah, I mean, I think you know, if you're doubting the potential of Mahjong in the West, I don't think I think all the signs are good. I think all the signs are good for Mahjong to like continue to grow in the West. Like, people are kind of like, you know, especially, you know, since COVID, people are like starved for like social interaction, and like Mahjong is just like a brilliant excuse to like get out there and like talk with people and hang out. It's and like that's kind of all you need, to be honest. That's kind of all you need. And then Mahjong Soul is like catching those people that never go outside. So we got them on both fronts. All right, just trust the process. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 too. Yeah. Like there's more Mahjong. Like, Mahjong is becoming popular where like Mahjong anime are getting greenlit. Like Ponomichi and like Tohai Ura rate or whatever. Like, I don't think those anime would have gotten greenlit before Mahjong Soul. You know, it would have just been Akagi in the season of Saki or whatever. But Mahjong has been getting bigger in Japan too, not just in the West. Mahjong is just getting bigger in general. Yeah, there's this anime called Tohai. Yuck. Alright, well, hold on to this just in case, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should have given to him right away, but maybe I don't have to. Bro, they greenlit anything for anime? When was the last non-Saki and non-Akagi Mahjong anime to be greenlit? It's Pondomichi. And that came post Mahjong Soul. If there was like, you know, I don't think people are that interested in Mahjong before then. Like, there was a huge boom. There's a huge boom in Japan for Mahjong because of Mahjong Soul. You know, and in China, you know. Yeah. So I think that's a good sign. Tohai, by the way, I don't like Tohai. I read the manga a little bit and just didn't really vibe with it. Okay, well, I gotta throw it now. And it passed? Hell yeah. I guess there's like maybe a con somewhere? Or, okay, there's a pawn over there. Sure. Okay. Green? Ooh. Alright, that's my timer. We gotta wrap this game up, man. We gotta wrap this game up. I'll set another timer. Set a time for 20 minutes. Alright, if this timer goes, then I'm leaving the stream. I'm leaving the stream. I'm gonna have to finish this on my phone. Yeah, so, you know, don't think too much about like, oh yeah, what's gonna be the thing, the one thing that's gonna get Mahjong to be Hollywood? Yeah. And then everyone's gonna be playing Mahjong. Everyone's gonna be like, you know, your mom's like roommate's like second cousin twice removed is gonna be playing Mahjong, and you're gonna have a grand old time playing Mahjong with the entire world. Yeah, that doesn't have to happen. All right, so that doesn't have to happen. Cultural relevancy can happen slowly. You know, both like big steps in between. Mahjong Soul is a big step. Some of these anime could be big steps. I don't know. Like the exposure via like VTubers, VTubers killing it. Yeah, for Mahjong, crazy. Twitch, and you know, YouTube. YouTube can be better for Mahjong. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm hoping for. Do I throw the red? I guess I'll throw the red. Like, YouTube right now is like a ghost town for Mahjong. On the English side, anyway. The English Riichi side, specifically. In this very small subsection of Mahjong. We're not... we don't have the level of saturation and like quality to like satisfy all the people that have come to enjoy and love Mahjong in the past like few years. So, right, I'm doing what I can, and like, you know, this summer I'm gonna try and do whatever I can to make Mahjong YouTube better, so that people also will get to hear more about Mahjong and see why it's so cool and fun, and maybe they'll try it out. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes sometimes, you know. We don't have like a Mr. Beast, like, you know, showing off what how cool Mahjong is, so I have to do it. Yeah. Or you have to do it. You too can make Mahjong content on YouTube or Twitch. And there's plenty of space left for you. There's not a whole lot of us to begin with. So, put some personality in there and you'll definitely be unique. Yeah. That's fine. Reach. Mahjong is now hip, fellow youngsters, indeed. Well, we're getting there. Oof! Missed that two-sided weight with the peen food. Not that it matters. Manga has blown up quite a bit since COVID. Really? You know, that makes sense too. I love me some manga. But, you know, I've always been in this space, so... Riishi's the best Yaku, indeed. If you aren't obnoxious on YouTube, you're never getting views. I think that's a very cynical way of viewing it, Vorpal. But sure, I mean... being obnoxious is a way to get views on YouTube. Hey, man. It also depends on what you think about views. I'm like, you know... I'm pretty satisfied with, like, what I have. Of course, I want more. But, like... I'm not really interested in getting like millions upon millions of views. You know, I'm interested in making content. And if that content happens to be good enough to get millions and millions of views, then so be it. Alright, am I gonna get this tile though? Am I gonna get this tile? Nope. Nope. Better luck next time. Could do anything though, isn't it so cool? Isn't it so cool you could just like do anything and like you know, for Riichi Mahjong, and it like ends up being like unique, and like you could have an audience and stuff. Isn't that cool? That's not something you could do in like, you know, other Mahjong other YouTube spaces because they're like saturated. Reach. Yeah? Yeah, what I mean? There are lots of perks to being in a smaller community. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, D Dulian. I'm not really sure how I'm going to how I'm gonna get to that tournament. I might miss the trade. I might miss the trade. It might have to be late. So, like, part of this, right? This conversation, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Or, like, whatever kind of whatever, like, thing you can have that passes for a conversation in, like, a stream where only I'm talking and a bunch of you are, like, you know, fighting for attention in a chat space. So, I mean, like, good symbol, by the way. We're on there. Because, like, part of, like, what I wanted to do with, like, my videos and stuff was to, like, dispel, we're not gonna pull them out. To dispel some of the, like, notion that, like, you know, Riichi Mahjong, or like Mahjong in general, is like this mysterious, unlearnable thing. When it isn't, it's not. And like, you could approach it in a way where it's like actually like brain dead simple and easy, and something that like anyone can enjoy. So like, you know, that was like my inspiration for like making a 60-second a 60-second tutorial short on how to win your first Mahjong hand, you know, which is still pretty popular. It's like, you know, I don't think there's any other short piece of content on YouTube that's like that, you know, because you know, all you need in that video. Let's see, yeah, we'll cheat. Grab this Mangan. All you need to win is then in that video, and it's like, it really is. It only takes like 60 seconds. Hold on. All right, let's go home. Let's go on the road. We gotta get out of here. GG. Finally got my first place. Alright, it's gonna make up a little bit of the points we lost. Yeah. But yeah, well, continuing that content conversation, I'm gonna keep doing my best, making content and, like, you know, spreading the good word of Mahjong and keeping us Mahjong players, you know, satisfied with, like, you know, cool stuff and fun stuff. If reasons get hype for our fun little game that we all play. Thank you for following, by the way, Dwares. I see you. And thank you to everyone watching as well. I think we're gonna try and find his channel to raid here on Twitch. And let's see, who's playing? Anyone playing? Anyone playing Mahjong? Is there no one playing Mahjong? Someone go live right now and play Mahjong. Someone go... Anyone watching with the Twitch channel, go live right now and I'll raid you. Oh, let's check Riichi City. Maybe there's someone in Riichi City. Riichi City. Okay, there's one guy playing on Riichi City. It's Mash Carrot. Never heard of this guy. All right, but we're gonna give him some viewers. All right, so let's do it. Love me some Riichi City. Ba-bam. All right. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. See you next Saturday. I'm gonna go to the tournament real fast after this. Bye.